What's going on, everybody? It's Solo, aka Mr. ElevateSolo. You tuned in to another episode of ElevateSolo podcast, broadcasting live from the Roy. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got a super special guest to me to my right now. But I'm gonna let my dog introduce himself, man. Talk to me, people.
What's up with y'all? My name Cam. Call me Destroy. Cam on Instagram. I'm really just happy to be here. You know, I be watching the content they be doing, all about inspiration, really just having fun. That's for real. And that's what it's all about for real.
Right, for real. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. You somebody who inspired me, and it's crazy. We the same age, bro. Like, and that's just crazy seeing each other, like, growing, getting inspired off each other. But I know who you are, bro. But for the people who don't know, bro, who is Cam?
Cam is really just somebody that I really take my life serious for real, but I have fun with it. But it's somebody that I kind of use myself to be an inspiration to others and myself. So when I'm bettering myself, I don't really just think about just me all the time. I think about, okay, let me become my best version so somebody can see that they can become their best version too at the same time. So like everybody go through dark stuff, and I've been through dark stuff myself. So I'm just like, I found light within that dark so I can help other people do the same thing by just living my truth pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love that you say that because I was just talking to somebody the other day, bro, and we were saying, like, if you think about the people that you look up to, like, say if we go to the successful people, the people who got money or people who got drill cars, whatever, all the things that we look up to, only reason we want that is because we seen somebody who's able to go get it, or we seen somebody who's able to do it, so now we know that it's possible.
Right.
You feel me? So I feel like that's been big for me, but I do want to ask you, bro, like, what was life for you like growing up? Because I know, like, to have this mindset, it just ain't click over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, growing up, it was pretty cool. I had like a couple of little stumbles and stuff, like had a couple of parent issues, but anytime, I always had the mindset of, I ain't finna let nothing really, I'm not gonna look everything in a negative way. I'm gonna look at everything in a positive way. So everything that happened to me, whether it be like, bad, quote unquote, I always looked at it as happening for me and not to me. And so any situation that I ever been through, like with my father, anything like that, I always just like, man, this just showed me what I need to do and what I need to accept. You know what I'm saying? It's because like the way other people act, you can't really control that. And so like I feel like accepting that is cool too. And anytime I went through rough stuff, all of that made me who I am. So I don't regret nothing I did. I don't regret nothing that happened. I don't regret nobody, anything said to me, because all that just made me who I am right now.
Right. And everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to go give back to the less fortunate, bro? I ain't gonna lie, that was something I ain't gonna lie, like, I love that, bro. I ain't gonna care. What inspired that though?
Man, pretty much it's just something like, really, I just was just like, oh, I just record this for the one time, bro. I do that almost every week. Like, I just don't record it. Right. And that's just something I love doing. Like, they're just something that make me feel good inside because, people didn't do that for me when I was less fortunate. And so I was just like, I'm going to be that person to do that for other people. And so when I see people that, don't have it as much, I always just, if I got it, bro, I always just give it to them. Because I'm just like, bro, they need it way more than me. And then, bro, that's always going to come back. Because anything that you give out going to come back in some type of way. And so I don't do it just to get something back, but I just do it just out of the love of it for real. Because, like, I mean, even if I got, a lot of money, man, I'm going to give some of this money away, bro. Because I feel like when you give, you just receive so much more.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
In order to receive, you have to give. For sure. You created your own hair growth oil, bro, and toothpaste, bro. Like, what made you get into making your own shit?
Yeah, bro. So I was just looking at, like, a lot of people was going through a lot of stuff with their hair for real in my family, and just I be seeing like around the world could be balding and stuff at early ages too. I be like, dang, bro, what's going on? And so like I got into like herbs, and I got into a lot of different like healing stuff, and then I had found some herbs that was just like nobody was using. Bro, these herbs, they can heal balding, alopecia, growing people hair like 10 times faster in 2 months. I mean, going like 5 inches. I'm just like, hold on. And so I started experimenting with them. And then I had my mama, she tried one out. She's like pulling on her edges and stuff. Man, her stuff grew so, she was just like, what? You need to know. You need to do something with this.
I may need this. I ain't gonna lie.
And so I I put a bunch of like different herbs. It's all homemade, grapeseed oil, all that stuff. Then I put it together, made it, and then people was I was selling it. People was messaging me talking about some bro, like this just healed, bro. I was suffering from alopecia. I had to go to the doctor. They said I wouldn't have hair again, bro. I had gray hairs, and I was turning back, my color getting back, and I'm just like, damn. And then that's how I just started making my own stuff. There's a lot of stuff people be selling in the stores. They be good, but like they don't be the best. Like I wanted to make something that I would use. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like every time I put something out, I always put the price low, but I like make it more valuable than what it is. So like I had talked to somebody, I seen this random dude, he's in a Lambo. And I was just like, bro, what you be doing, bro? And then he just be like, man, I just be selling my own stuff. Like, bro, this man sells toothpicks. This man buys toothpicks, sell them on Amazon for like cheap. But then he said he like target old people, elderly people. And so the elderly people, they always love toothpicks. And so they was just buying them. And then he was showing me like all the transactions. I'm just like, this man was making thousands. I'm just like, dang, it's crazy. And then he's just like, man, anything that you give out into the world, bro, always say that you're gonna give this, but provide this. And then I was just like, okay, that makes sense. And then he was just like, even when giving knowledge, he was just like, bro, every time you give knowledge, you give as much free knowledge as possible. And then once you say that you got a course or something, they're gonna always go to the course because they're just gonna be like, dang, he giving all this free knowledge. I wonder what the course gonna be like. So they go buy that mug instantly. I'm just picking up game. And this like,
yo, pass me that cigarette. Nah, I'm just playing. Y'all look, this fake. It's prop. Look, y'all. I know y'all love this episode, but look, Elevate Solo. We had just dropped 3 new teas. Boom, boom. Y'all see that? Boom. And look, right now we're doing a bundle deal. 3 teas for only $30. I don't know where else you can get 3 teas for $30. Nowhere else but ElevateSolo.com. And look, y'all, look. And if you use code podcast, you get a secret discount. Make sure y'all head over to ElevateSolo.com. Grab you 3 teas for $30. And let's get back into the episode. Right. Relationships, man. We were just talking about that earlier. But I feel like everybody is placed on this earth to find their purpose. How could you feel like somebody can go into finding their purpose?
But I feel like once you fully just like pour into yourself for real, bro, like really just pour into yourself. I mean, like, you know, going to the gym, doing stuff, and just it always start with that self-love for me, man. Because when like everything, that's all things start from discipline. That all fuels from love to me, in my opinion. Like I feel like love is what fuels discipline. Like I always look at Kobe. That man always kept going to gym just because he loved the game so much. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so I always thought the meaning of life was to find your purpose and find your gift and then give it out. And so to find your gift to me, bro, because it's always different for different people. And I feel like your purpose is always going to change as you change as a person. Right. And so finding your purpose, it's really just what do you want to provide to the world? And I feel like don't make it about you. Like, what can you do and love doing it without making no money first? And then, because then once if you do something you really don't love to do it and you doing it, you don't, I mean, yeah, you're going to make some money, but if you don't love doing it, it's like, what's the point? It's like you're going to be dead inside while doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like find something that you just love to do and put that fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. Look, I was talking to my teacher. It was literally yesterday. I had he was like one of the type of teachers, like he was super energized, like he had like the most energy. He was just super happy and felt like to do what he was doing. And I always asked because you know one of the things I always wanted to do was like in the future on down the line thinking of being a motivational speaker. So I always asked him. I asked him. I said I purposely waited on the last day of class because you know so we had a longer conversation. But I was like, hey bro, like. What did you learn how to speak from? And where did that come from? He was like, well, you know, most of it come from over time, but the biggest thing is I love what I'm doing. Like I love teaching. And he was like, the reason why he come to, I've never seen him mad. I've never seen him upset. I've never seen him have any type of, he always happy. He like, I was like, bro, like, how you do it? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I love what I'm doing. And that's crazy that you said it because I feel like if anything, like, if you love what you're doing, if you love it, it'll just make the reward so much sweeter. You know what I'm saying? You don't really think about it as much.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You're just doing it just because, bro, you love to do it. Right. You're not even really like thinking about everything and all the negatives about it just because you love to do it so much. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you really just start focusing on the journey more than the results. Right. And so like my grandpa, he used to always tell me, like, think about like you climbing Mount Everest, and anytime a problem that's like snow hitting your face, you can just wipe it off and just keep climbing. Sure. You know what I'm saying? And so every time I thought of it like that, it's just like you love to do something, bro, and you just focus on the journey, the result ain't really gonna matter because I mean the journey never ends the whole time. So you're just gonna focus on the love of doing it. And then that's when all the money, all the stuff, like it's just gonna come. You're not really think about it. Like it's just gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're doing what you love to do.
So, and what was the age where you knew, just to take us through the moment where you knew, like, I want to be successful?
I'll be real. I was like 16 or like 15.
Right.
I was playing 2K, bro. I was playing 2K day and night. My mama would go to work. I'm still on 2K, 6 in the morning, bro. Going crazy on my player, upgrading my my career, my part, going crazy.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't upgrading my actual my player in real life. So like I wasn't even touching no grass for real. I'm just on the game all day.
Right.
So I'm just like I had looked at myself, I'm just like, bro, this ain't it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually I wanna do something. Like my mama, just me and my mama in the house. And then I just be looking, and she be working 9 to 5 and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not how that's supposed to be.
Right.
I want to be able to provide something for my mama. Like I want to give my mama some rest. Like she going to work every single day, coming home having to cook dinner, get groceries, put up the groceries, take out the trash, and then that's when I started doing little stuff like doing that before she got in the house from work. You know, I said take out the trash, doing stuff like that. And I'm just like, bro, I want to buy my mama a house, bro. Like I want to do this, I want to do that. And it wasn't just about me. Right. So I just like, cause even the rich people get money because they love to provide for themselves and their family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna do this. Like I'm gonna do this. This ain't. I'm gonna try to. Now I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? And so that's really what.
I think seeing your mama like work, I think like just seeing it every day, like especially like you said you was 16, seeing it like once you see like your mom, especially if you feel like the stress that the work is causing her, you know what I'm saying? And just to think about all the sacrifices that she made all through like us growing up to be men, but I feel like there's no way that you can really you can truly pay your mama back. I feel like there's no way, like money, materialistic shit, none of that could pay your mama back. But I feel like just you being the man that she wanted you to be, you being successful, you being able to put her in places, put her in her position. I think like this more than anything that she could even want in the world. You know what I'm saying? Making her happy is gonna make you happy.
Shit, exactly.
Yeah. But I want to ask you, what does success look like to you?
So I look at it as like a current moment daily thing. And so every time I get up, I always ask myself, man, did I have a successful day? If I was to pass away tomorrow, would I be happy with what I did today?
That's a great one.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and then once you're looking at the days, but the days gonna turn into weeks, the weeks gonna turn into months, the months gonna turn into years, but you're only focusing on the day. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you only focus on the day, but it's gonna fly. It's gonna fly by. And then I always keep in my mind, like, it's not about being perfect. Like, even if you fall off, bro, the fact that you're aware that you're falling off, that's always a step. Like, it's never, like, just always down. It's always, like, it's still going up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go down a little bit, but you're still going up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just teaching yourself that you're not ready yet in order to make that next step. But you being aware that you're not ready yet, and then you becoming ready, bro, that's the whole goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like nothing is really going backwards. Anytime that you feel like you're going backwards, you're actually going forward because you're realizing that you're going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be going backwards and not even be realizing it. So then you're stuck. And I don't like the stagnation. Like, you either going up, bro, or you just, I mean, like, because if you just not doing it, like, when you're just not doing nothing, you're not living to your full potential. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
are you hard on yourself?
Am I hard on myself? Nah, not. Yes and no. Okay. Like, it depends. So, like, in a healthy way. Right. So, like, when I go to the gym, I know, like, I could be doing an extra rep, but I just be like, nah, bro, do this extra rep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, sometimes I walk out the gym and know I ain't putting my best. I walk right back in there. And, like, because, like, that's why I just hold myself up to a certain standard. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, like I said, it's not about being perfect, though. So, some days when I feel like my body's just tired, some days, I just be like, bro, I don't care about how I feel. I'm finna go to the gym. But some days I just be like, I need to rest. And that's okay, too. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it's never about it's not about being perfect at it. Right.
Perfect is not a real word. It's not a real meaning, I should say. Right. What do you think is your main focus like right now? Right?
I really, bro, I tell you, I promise you, bro, I just be focusing on me throughout my day. Cause I'm really like, I'm big on the term like, energy flows where your attention goes. So whatever you put your attention on, it grows. So when you focus on yourself, then you don't grow. You know what I'm saying? But if you focus on negativity, that's just gonna grow in your life.
Right.
And so every time I really just focus on me, like day by day, like it's really, I try to stay. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Like it's not easy when people say stay in the current moment, but I really be trying to like just stay in that current moment. And then every time I do that, like if I get a thought to make a video, I make a video right there. When I get a thought, when I need to go to the gym, I go to the gym. And I just kind of just, I really just live my life like that. And then from doing that, I noticed like that's when I really started like growing personally. You know what I mean?
I seen a video, bro. You was like, if you not hitting me up and we not talking about buying my mama a house or friend my people, I don't want to hear it, right? So how important? So what I want to ask you, bro, how important is it for you to not have wasteful conversations with people, and not even that, just having the right amount of people, like-minded people around you, bro?
Mm-hmm. And if you gotta dumb yourself down to be around people, don't be around those people. Like I feel like you should be around people that's on the same type of time that you on. Because if you hang around, if you view yourself as a king and you hanging around people that don't view themselves like that, what does that make you? And how do you really view yourself? And if you really lowering yourself to be around these people, and it's not like you acting like you better than nobody. You know, it's not about that. It's just you know where you at. You know they can be right there too, but they're choosing not to. So just because they're choosing not to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cool to outgrow people, and if they feel some type of way, then that means they was feeding off you from the beginning. If they feel some type of way from you know what I'm saying? And so that was just really important to just really just focus on your group. And I'm really big, you know, you really are who you hang around at times. You know what I'm saying? And so I really just hang around people and like talk. I like conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's not all the time. We don't gotta have conversations like this. Like I'm cool to have, you know, chill, fun conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day,
But like when it's time to work, bro, it's time to work. Man. It's time to
100% agree with you, bro. What got you into like working out?
not liking my body. I did not like my body, bro. It was to the point where I didn't like my body. I was going to the pool. I didn't like take my shirt off. Like I didn't like that at all. And that was just the way I was viewing it was just wrong. Cause like even with my mom would be like, why can't I stay consistent at the gym? Like she'd be asking me that, and I'd be like, why are you going to the gym? She said, because I hate my body. And I'm like, that's why you're not consistent at the gym. If you go to the gym because you love your body, you're gonna be consistent at the gym at every stage. Cause like that's real unconditional love, bro. If you love your body through every stage, like even if you don't like the appearance right now, if you look in that mirror and say, bro, I love my body so much, I'm finna make it better.
Right.
You know, you go to the gym every day instead of saying, man, when is my body gonna look like the way I want it to look? If you say instead, man, I just made another step like into loving myself more today. I'm finna do that again tomorrow. And then you do it tomorrow. Then the next day. Then once I told her that, she started going to the gym every single day and working out. You know what I'm saying? Just cause she just love herself that much now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really why I started. Just,
For sure. Do you feel like it's harder for somebody to start working out or stay consistent with working out?
I really say start working out. Because you gotta really like you got to change your mindset because the reason that you're not working out is because of a certain mindset that you have right now. And so, like, honestly, bro, it's really not that. Honestly, neither of it is really hard to be real because it's really just like you got to really just be like, look, I'm finna just go to the gym and just do it. Like, I feel like a lot of people make stuff hard on themselves. It don't got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say something that's gonna be hard, man, it's gonna be hard. But if you just do it and you just do it to the best of your can, even if it's just like 15 minutes, you just walking around campus and you just, you know what I'm saying? Just the little steps, like little stuff really do make up the big steps at the end of the day.
Right. So, now, I also heard, brother, you get at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, man.
How was that transition from you, like, for you? Like, was it hard for you to realize that, bro, I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
At first, it was difficult at first. Well, no. No, it wasn't difficult at first because I had that fire. I'm just like, you know, when you first do something, you get that like fire, like, no, I'm finna do this. First 2 days, so I said, you fired up, like, man, it's me. Then those other days where you just want to stay in the bed, you like, oh man, why would you want to do this? Then it's just like, nah. Then that's when like I got big on instead of like me saying I want to become this or I want to align with this, I'm finna just say I am there right now. And so if I look at myself as $1 million person, what does $1 million person do? You know what I mean? And so That's
Get
what I
up
started
early,
doing.
bro. Get up
Get up
morning.
early in the morning, do what you got to do, chill the rest of the day, and then that's what I was doing, bro. So I was just like, okay, because a lot of people they want $1 million, but they don't want to become the person that's deserving of $1 million.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Come
And
on.
so I'm just like, all right, I wrote down everything I like about myself, wrote down all the solutions, wrote down who I want to be. What does that person do? I started doing that every single day.
Right.
And then that's how I just started going.
Personal development.
Yeah.
Step by step. But look, bro, I got some of these quotes that you said, bro. And I want you, because it was something that stuck out to me. I just want you to elaborate a little bit on it for us, okay? So the first one, you was like, if you're not happy in life, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that, bro.
Right. Man, I ain't gonna lie, it really is your fault. Like, I feel like all of that, because, like, you gotta really think about it. Like, I feel like happiness is really unconditional. So people put conditions on their own unconditional happiness. Like, why is your happiness dictated on a certain circumstance or anything like that? Like, you can be happy under any condition because it's your choice. Like, you were given that choice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so for you to not be happy, you're just choosing to not be happy. You're just choosing to not enjoy life. And like, that's why I'm big on the current moment. Cause like, I'm really big on that's what we were given. So when you get in the current moment, all your problems existed in the past 2 seconds ago. And so when you're in the current moment, bro, you really just feeling, you're enjoying life and really just what it provides. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're stuck on the past, bro, you're not doing nothing. Like, you're not evolving. Like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's good to, look back and see how you evolve and stuff like that and grow from the past and learn from it. But to be stuck on it, where you're just missing out on creating memories in the present moment, focusing on memories that are in the past.
Yeah, bro, you really spitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Another thing you said was failure and defeat are two different things.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that too, bro.
So failure likes to trick you into thinking that you're defeated, but that's not what that is. Like, you become defeated when you give up. When you fail at something, that's just teaching you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably heard this before, but L's are not losses; they're just lessons. And so, anytime you fail at something, you actually get better at it. Because the more you fail, but the more you're gonna get it right. You can fail 90 times. That one success change your life. You know what I'm saying? But it's all because you failed that many times to learn how to even, to even get there. Right. You know what I mean? And so, like, I don't look at failures as something that stops me. A lot of people, they look at that, but they completely stop. They completely stop what they're doing. Right. A video get posted, they completely stop posting videos so they can get the views they want, not even knowing that video that will post the next day, video that's gonna blow up, but they just stopped.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's crazy as you said it, because I stopped looking up to rappers and not influencers, but entertainers in a way. And I found myself only looking up to successful people, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the guys I look up to the most, he was saying that every business, everything that he started 13 businesses, and every single one of them failed. But he succeeded on his 14th business within 20 years of him trying to be an entrepreneur. So if it took that many losses for you to get one win, and that one win made him a millionaire. But it was the losses and the experiences that you learned from those losses that initially said experience is the biggest key. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fail, you don't learn, which means you don't have experience. Right. And it took for those experiences to make him that millionaire. But I ain't gonna lie. Facts. You started a challenge, right? Called Get to That Glory. Mm-hmm. Right? Talk to us a little bit about that and what made you start that.
Okay, so basically it started on Instagram by moving it on to YouTube, because Instagram sometimes they be taking out some of my videos when I talk about inspirational stuff. It's cool, I don't really care. But like really I was just like, all right, I'm finna do this challenge. I seen somebody that I look up to, he was working out every day, he was doing something called Get to the Glory, and it was just something he was saying. It wasn't a challenge. I was just like, man, I'm finna just do that. And I like doing that type of stuff, so people be doing it with me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did this one challenge. I was on YouTube. It was before I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I was just like, I'm finna work out every single day until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna make this a challenge. It took me like 70 days. I went on like a 76 workout every single day. Then I finally hit it. And then from there, I was just like, it flew by too, because I really just I was just having fun with it. But then, like, I noticed other people, they were just like, bro, I'm finna start doing this with you, man. But you just finally start working out. And yeah, I'm just like, man, this not even about me. Like, this is about like this is helping other people too. Right, that's really what be like really pushing me too, because it's not, I don't look at it all about me, bro. Like, it's really just for like all the people that, you know, are in dark spaces, or all the people that feel like they can't find a way, they don't got a way. Like, I do this, but it's mainly for them. Yeah, it's for me, but it's mainly for them type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I think that's the biggest lesson in life is not only getting where you want to, but getting to that spot where you can help others. You know, before I even wanted to be successful, before I wanted to be a millionaire, the biggest thing I wanted to do was help others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think the biggest influence you can have is on the kids, you know what I'm saying, the next generation. Because even when we get older, like the older people look at us as we're the next generation that come up. But even after us, there's gonna be a generation that comes behind us, and the generation now I feel like it's headed on the downhill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause
Like it's social media for one, and you know the influencers. So it's just wanting to be that change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna have us in a way better position.
exactly. And to kind of extend on what you were saying, it's really, I notice kids, like, they they lead by example. So when they see their parents don't got a lot of money, they see these celebrities, they see all the jewelry, they see all the, you know what I'm saying, the nice cars or something like that, not even knowing that they probably less happy than their family members, to be honest, but they just portraying the image on social media. But it's understandable because, like, they just want to get like that to provide for their family, and they feel like, you know, or some other people, they feel like they need that to feel cool, and they need that to, you know, feel some type of way, and be looked at in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I really just started like living in my most authentic self as possible. That's why I don't care about if people look at me like I'm cringy, like all that embarrassing thoughts, but I took that all out of my mind. Like, I don't care about none of that because I feel like when I live in my authentic self, it shows other people that they can live in their authentic self as well. And so, because a lot of people, they be portraying this image, but then they be attracting people that like they image. But when they take their mask off and start acting like them, they wonder why these people don't like them because you never even showed them the real you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yourself.
Exactly.
It was a story you said that sometime last year you got your backpack and your computer stolen. But you didn't look at it as a bad thing. You look at it as a learning experience. So talk to us a little bit about that and how did you adapt to that mindset?
Man, I had shoes in there, I had clothes in there, I had a computer in there. My MacBook had all my music, not my music, my YouTube videos on there, homework. Bro, that shit got stolen in an hour, man. I ain't even gonna get into the story, but I had left my backpack somewhere, went back 5 minutes later, it's gone. Somebody snatched it up quick. And so the first 5 minutes, I'm just like, I just feel, I'm just like, dang. Then the one place it got stolen, they talking about they ain't have cameras in the one spot that they got stolen. So I'm just like, but then I'm just thinking in my head, you know what, man, this is all meant to happen. Start recording videos on my phone. I was just like, you know what, I don't care. But as soon as I started looking at it in a positive way, like I ended up getting a new backpack, got a new computer, a better computer, and then it just started. But if I would have kept in that low mindset, I probably wouldn't got nothing new, and I would have just kept to this day thinking about, man, I got my backpack stolen, bro. Them videos could have made me viral, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not doing nothing. So I just kind of use that as an experience. Cause I feel like all that stuff be happening to me to show myself, all right, you finna let this affect you, or you finna like you preach, or you finna um keep looking at this in a positive way. Cause I feel like I be getting tested sometimes with the certain stuff I say to see if I actually live up to what I say. And so that's how I really look at it.
What is the hardest thing about college?
I ain't gonna lie. Well, for me personally, from high school, they did not tell us how college is gonna be. They did not give us a good transition on college.
At all.
Like, nah, bro. Like they talking about it's gonna be nah. It's just totally different from what they projected it out to be. And so, like, you know, I feel like if you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor, yeah, that's cool. If you know what you want to do, yeah, that's cool. But like, if you truly don't know what you want to do, and then you spending your parents' money, you're going into debt and doing stuff like that, but you still don't know what you want to do, it's kind of just like that'd be a challenge. It's the mindset thing, the mindset they put on you. Because you sometimes they be far along, which is okay to not know what you want to do. But then once you figure out what you want to do, and then like you realize that dang, all this time that I was spending, you know what I'm saying, figure out what I wanted to do. And it's kind of messed up. They set you up for that. Cause like a lot of people, they're not gonna know what they want to do at 18, 19 years old. You know? Like they ain't really go out for an experience they like for. Some people do. But like, you know, a lot of people they be getting in debt so much. They been paying it off till they 50. They be having to pay it off until they, you know. So it's really kind of it's a mindset thing for real, for real. Right. That's why I be looking at the positive in college, but like sometimes I be thinking it could be challenging to people that really don't know what they want to do and they feel like they're wasting their time and just they wasting their money. What about you?
How about college? The hardest thing? For me, I feel like you said, bro, it's really like learning like why you here. Like your why is very important. Like I feel like when I first got to college, I didn't have a why. You know, and I feel like somebody said the worst thing you could do in being in college, worst thing you can do is be in college and not have a plan. Not have a plan, not know what you're doing in college because first off, college is expensive. College you have to pay these people money, and once you get in debt, like that's the only thing in life that you have to pay back. You know what I'm saying? You go bankrupt, you still gotta pay debt. You know what I'm saying? So first off, it's expensive. So you come in here not knowing what you want to do and not having a plan. First, you helping them out, but you're putting yourself in the bind. All right. So it's just I feel like it's personal experience. I feel like when we talk about the hardest thing, it's just personal. You know what I'm saying? Like your I may say that the hardest part in college may be the classes, but you may think it'd be something totally different from it.
Yeah,
But I just feel like you have to jump in that field and experience it and see. You know what I'm saying for yourself what's the hardest thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like in high school, man, or school in general, they only teach people how to make their own business, how to invest in it. Man, if they would have told me in 2011, put $1 in the crypto, bro, you know how much money I have right now? They ain't tell none of that. Like it's more like, okay, I want you to be a technical thinker instead of a creative thinker, and I want you to all your knowledge gonna be put on this A, B, C, or D that you're not probably not gonna remember, like the Pythagorean theorem, why equals mx plus b, but you was never finna use that in your life. Like you was not finna use that. And so it's just little stuff like that. Like all that time, I could be actually figuring out what I want to do. You know what I mean? But it's just like I feel like what's up?
How you feel about relationships? Do you feel like they work?
Um, yeah, I feel like relationships can work if both of them are mature enough to grow together for real, have goals with each other. Because like a lot of people, they don't be creating stuff in a relationship. So when they don't like create goals or have goals, they really just be destroying themselves. And I feel like a lot of people, they compatible, like they be compatible like this. So it means they like, they like this and other person like that. They like this, another person like that, but they not like complementary, which is meaning like they somebody inspired to do this, other person that's they showing them a different way. You know what I'm saying, and vice versa. And so when it's like that, it's like it's not boring, and y'all can really just grow. Cause a lot of people they be putting all their scars that they haven't healed yet, and they be believing on other people.
What do you think makes a good woman?
A good woman, yeah, a woman that know herself for real. Like a woman that truly know herself to the core. Like know that she beautiful. Know that, you know what I'm saying, walk in her power and really just understands that she always gonna be growing and she just really focusing on herself. I like a woman that's like physically, mentally, and spiritually, kind of like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't got to be exactly the same, but I like a female that really truly knows who she is, and truly lives up to her potential for real, and kind of, is figuring out her way. Obviously, I'm expecting to be perfect, but what about you?
Good woman. I feel like when it comes to being a good woman, I feel like the first thing is having a relationship with God, right? And I think another thing that I didn't really take into accountability or didn't really think too much about in my last relationships was how the relationship she has with her parents, which is very important. You know what I'm saying? That was something I ain't really think about, but it's very important because if she talks to her mom, talks to her father any kind of way, what do you think what she'll do to you? You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. Also, just, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to have the same mindset I have when it comes to money and goals, but I expect you to have some type of hustle for yourself, right? Some type of drive. Want to be something like me personally. I don't like females who have too much time on their hands. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you got too much time on your hand, you can be leading to go and do something else. You know what I'm saying? You want to have fun and shit like this. So it's, you know what I'm saying? Just find that balance and then just just being there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like through the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'd be better for you to find a female like at your worst, at your lowest. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you already got everything you want in life, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to question why she really here.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like.
I agree. I definitely agree with you on that. For sure. Definitely the parents thing. You know, they can have a lot of parent issues, and you know, unfortunately, that can leak into the relationship, or like some they be going through problems with ex relationships and they haven't fully got over yet, and they'll feel like you're gonna leave like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, not even knowing that it's really it's them for real. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a mature couple, if they understand that they both got things they need to work on and they mature enough to be aware of it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they can work that out. But like, I feel like if you really just do what you love to do and go into settings like I found the females that I've talked to before, I found in a gym or something. Like I'm not gonna go to the club and find a female that because we just not. It's not really. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's not really the setting where I really, find people that, you know what I'm saying, I really want to be involved with.
I feel like if you in a club looking for a female, right? Just think about why you in the club. Just think about like I think about my day when I went to the club. I'm here for one reason. I'm here to find something to leave or something, right?
Exactly.
So if you think about a female, she in the club for the same reason. So I feel like if you go to the club looking for love, first off, you already in the wrong.
Exactly.
Right? For men and female. Because I ain't gonna lie, I done worked inside the club and I done built relationships with females inside the club. And I knew that sometimes the females who go to clubs, like, I'm about to put you on game here. Females who go to clubs and shit, like, right? I realized that the reason they go to clubs and stuff, like, reason they go outside and they have fun because that be their escape from reality.
Exactly.
A lot of them go through the most stuff outside these clubs, and the clubs is their leeway. You know what I'm saying? Going through home, you may be dealing with parent problems, relationship problems, you know what I'm saying? Battles within yourself. But when you go to the club, you get drunk, you get high, whatever you're doing, you get,
think about it.
You don't think about it, you have fun. And that's something I realized, so I purposely stayed away from no type of female. You know what I mean? You want kids, bro?
Kids, yeah, for sure. I definitely want some kids, for sure, for sure.
Let me ask you this though: what's something that your parents didn't install into your head that you like? Okay, when I have kids, I'm for sure teaching this.
For sure. So my dad, he was on BS. Still love my dad, but like on BS for real. So like I barely probably talked to him about 4 or 5 times ever. And so he really just showed me what not to do when I have kids, pretty much. And so I didn't look at it as like, man, he was BS, so I'm finna BS when I had kids, or man, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that he didn't teach me, I had took it upon myself because my mom can only do so much. Like, cause she still looked at me as her baby boy, so she couldn't really teach me how to be a man for real. So I had to kind of look at role models, or sometimes teach myself a couple of those type of things. And so when I had kind of taught myself that type of stuff, I was just like, okay, everything that he's doing is he's just showing me what not to do and how to fully actually, you know what I'm saying, love my kids when I have kids and really just move like a man for real. And because, when I used to play sports, if I didn't want to play no more, my mom would be like, okay, well, I needed a father figure to be like, nah, like actually try and actually put in your best effort. And then if you don't like it, okay, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't really have that. So I have to put that and still answer myself.
I do got a question, bro. If you could ask God one question, bro, and get an immediate answer, right? What question would you feel like you would ask?
It's like if I got a chance to talk to God, man, I'll thank him for real. I thank him for creating me. I thank him for all that. But like, ask him a question. That's a good question, bro.
We should come back to what would I say? Man, like, I'll go back to what I was saying earlier. I don't want to just be so quick to ask something. Like, you're going to think about it. Like, of course, like you said, thank him. But if it was one question, I think I ask him, like, what's my purpose? Like, because me personally, I feel like everybody is put on earth to find that purpose. Right. And once you find that purpose, then it's like, I feel like he'll be like, okay, you served your purpose here, then it's time to come back home. You know what I mean? So I feel like I ask him, what's my purpose? And once I know what my purpose is, I do everything I can to serve it.
That's a good one right there. I feel like definitely in life too, like, there'll be doors that open up that like, or like you'll feel like a door is closing, or like you'll feel like ending is really like something that's closing off for you, but it's really a beginning. Like I had read somewhere that like all endings are beginnings and all beginnings are really endings for real. And so like when something ends for real, that's really just another door opened up, or something doesn't go the way that you want it to go. You know, like I went to get this job. I didn't get this job because I had locks in my head. But like that just wasn't a place where I was supposed to work at. And so like it's really just that rejection, this redirection thing. I feel like it's really God just putting you more towards your purpose for real. And sometimes like a lot of people, 'cause I know a lot of people, they sometimes be getting crazy. They don't know what their purpose is. But I feel like when you kind of focus on that so much, sometimes you're missing on like sometimes God just wants you to live. Like God just really just wants you to live and really just when you just live and stop being in your head so much. Because I looked at it as like on a highway, right? Like let's say God is on the highway with you. If it's backed up by your BS thoughts, God can't help you. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like He can't talk to you. He can't give you no guidance because your mind is just so blocked up. But once you open your mind and like get in that current moment and get into that state where you just receiving and you just in gratitude, that's when God is finally like, man, I can finally help this man. Like he finally stopped overthinking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Before we get out of here, bro, like I do got one like cash for you, bro. Like, we all gotta leave the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether we realize not, whether we wanna realize or not.
Facts.
But once that time come, bro, like what would be how would you wanna be remembered? Yo, pass me that cigarette. Nah, I just playing. Y'all look, this fake. It's prop. But look, y'all. I know y'all love this episode, but look, Elevate Solo, we had just dropped 3 new teas. Boom, boom. Y'all see that? Boom. And look, right now we're doing a bundle deal. 3 teas for only $30. I don't know where else you can get 3 teas for $30. Nowhere else but ElevateSolo.com. And look, y'all, look. And if you use code podcast, you get a secret discount. Make sure y'all head over to ElevateSolo.com. Grab you 3 teas for $30. And let's get back into the episode.
Because I never really want to be a person that like people worship or nothing like that. I just want to be somebody that people can look at and look as a blueprint sometimes, or see that that it's a way for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so like, because you look at like Malcolm X or like Martin Luther King and stuff like that. When they were here, nobody liked them for real. And I ain't say nobody. People liked them, but a lot of people ain't liked them. Like a lot of people hated them. But until they passed away, they seen how much what they were doing. They were just like, dang, it was really revolutionary for real. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's why when I be getting people don't like what I be saying, or I be getting hate comments on YouTube. Man, this man got a gold medal in Yap Olympics and stuff like that. Like they just be talking, bro.
But it's like you speaking how you feel though.
That's when you really know you're doing something right for real. People don't like you for real because that's just showing you that like you hidden somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people, bro, they don't like getting reminded of growth or like places that they're not growing in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when somebody sees somebody doing something and they immediately get some type of feeling just because they don't have the courage to do that yet. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even, it's like you're not even trying to do that on purpose. It's just you shining so bright that you can sometimes put light onto their own shadows and they think that you're doing this on purpose. So they look at you like, who is, you know what I'm saying, doing this? But it's really just them, you know what I'm saying, battling with their own self. But sometimes when you notice that and you just live in your authentic self, bro, but all of that noise, it really just like, it goes away, bro. I used to get caught up in that, like in the comments, people not liking what I'm saying, bro. People mean mugging me. I'm just like, I'm just trying to help people. Why people mean mugging me and stuff like that? Dang, you know what I'm saying? But once I feel like you just stop caring about that, bro, man, that's really the most blissful feeling for real. I feel like that's the most like challenging thing, definitely with family. Because when I started getting on this evolution stuff, like a lot of people, they not following like a lifestyle or like they really following the death style. Like they following stuff that lead them more to death. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't do stuff that lead them more to life. And so like when they see that, a lot of my family members, they stop talking to me and stuff like that. And it's just like, but that's like the biggest challenge because if you can overcome that, bro, you don't care about what nobody else talks about you. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's amazing.
How you be dealing with haters?
Haters, I feel like you said, once you get to a point where you even have haters, you know you're doing something right, right? Because I heard if you don't have haters, you're not working hard. If you don't have haters, you're not going in the right direction. Think about LeBron James, the biggest basketball player in the world. Think about who the hardest rapper, who the biggest rapper, young boy. The baby. These people deal with hate. every single day, all day.
Yeah,
They probably get more hate than even a normal person can even imagine. You know what I'm saying? But they doing something right. They successful. They able to provide for their family. You know what I'm saying? Their parents don't have, their mama don't got to worry about nothing ever in life. You know what I'm saying? But the more success, the more people see you growing, the more hate gonna come. So I look at hate as something that you should want, something that you should look forward to. Man, I can't wait for them to hate on me. That means I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And that's not actually saying to go look for the hate, but once you receive the hate, you know that you going in the right direction.
Bro. And so it get to a point where you get so positive, the negative people remove themselves from your life, bro. And then that just shows you who was really not supposed to be in that circle the whole time.
Right,
like that's the best part, bro, because it's really just like you just expose yourself to me. You know what I'm saying? So now I know who I need to evolve myself around and who, you know what I'm saying?
And God works in mysterious ways, bro. You might have somebody around you. You might think, man, I really need this person around me, but this person around me, yeah, they mean all good to me. But as soon as like something good happen for you, God may remove this person, right? Because I heard something like sometimes God holds your blessing back, right?
Right.
And you may think about, man, like, why me? Why me? Like, it's like God might be like, nah, I'm not doing it. It's not like I'm holding your blessing back right now for you. It's I'm holding back because you got this person around. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why has God not shit? It's because you got this person around you and this person been holding you back. So he know that if you was to get where you want to be and you still had this person beside you or climbing up a ladder with you, as soon as you get to that point, that person will pull you down.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's really why I started my brand, bro, the separation is elevation, because I understood the importance of, you know what I'm saying, having people around you, like you said earlier, bro, with the same mindset and have the journey to get to certain places, you know what I'm saying? And not, like you said, sometimes you gotta grow people, which is fine, that's life. But once you get older, you start to understand that you're gonna lose friends like this every day.
Facts.
And once you get older, you don't need friends. You don't want friends. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want friends. I want business partners, people who can benefit me as much as I can benefit them. You know what I mean? And I feel like once you get to that mindset, everything will work out for the better for you.
Facts. And I be feeling like that too. Like I feel like, there's a lot of times my blessings be blocked, and as soon as I remove certain people from my life, it's like I'm holding on to a balloon, they just be holding me back. But once I let them go, I just start going up. You know what I'm saying? And then or sometimes God, he be holding it back to enrich your appreciation for what you want. You know what I'm saying? So you probably want something so bad so fast, but like it's going slow because you're just meant for something so much more greater. You know what I'm saying? So much like it's crazy how stuff be working. Like you really just like 5 years from now, we could be, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just you really just never know. But I view myself like that right now. Because I'm big on like the current moment. Like I'm big on like the current moment creates the future. Like the past, none of that exists to me. I'm just right now, here, right now. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, bro. I do want to say, bro, I really appreciate you for coming spend the game with me and my people, bro. Is there something that you got coming up that you want the people to know about or anything they should be looking out for when they come?
Man, so really just a lot of more YouTube videos for real. Really a lot more products on my website. You can go to my website, ironphonistic.com. I'm dropping some more products next week. I'm dropping some merch too. That should be out. That should be cool. Make sure I go shop ElevateSolo too. And I made a book. You can buy that book. It's out right now. It's an ebook. I got more physical copies coming next week. So you can go ahead and buy that too. And yeah.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 20.
20 years old, this man got his own book, man. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in, bro. Tune in. Where can they go reach you at, bro?
Y'all can go follow me at StoryCam on Instagram. Y'all can go subscribe to my YouTube. The same thing. I'm finna hit 10K. So close to hitting 10K. Be like right there. And so go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and just do y'all thing.
So for everything right, StoryCam, y'all make sure y'all go tap in right there. Okay, we're gonna put all these links to the product, website, everything down below. Again, brother, I want to say thank you for coming out. Thank you for spending this game, bro. I wish you the best success, bro. Keep going, man. Keep climbing. Keep motivating the youth, bro. Keep motivating the generation. Keep motivating me, bro. Because I'm getting inspired along the way.
You motivate a lot of people too, bro. Like, you don't even know. A lot of people be saying, "Are you the ElevateSolo dude?" I be like, "Bro, can you talk to him for me?" They be just like, "I be seeing him on campus. I wonder how you be doing that." Like, you probably don't even know. It's a lot of people that really be looking at your stuff like they want to do that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, keep going. For sure.
So, bro, I appreciate it. But even that, like, I don't want to speak too much on it, but I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode, man. I love y'all. Stay prayed up, keep hustling, keep smiling. and I'll catch y'all in the next.
Jerky.